Hey guys, I'm with the Toad XJ. Check this one out. Here we go. Pop the hood. Walking around. Ready for this? One hand. Oh, yeah, baby. Jeep XJ hood strut install video coming up. Hey, what's up guys? I'm Dan H and welcome to the project. I got myself an early Christmas present from Redline Tuning, and man, these are amazing. These are beautiful new XJ hood struts. Look at that. Opens the hood just like an XK or a WJ or a ZJ, something classy, something a little more modern, right? So here we go, guys. I got a Redline Tuning hood strut video coming right up. All right, let's try this out. We got a before the hood struts clip. Pop the hood. Now you guys know I like to film everything one-handed, so this is what happens when we get to this part. All right, you get to here. All right, gotta come over here, get the strut prop rod or whatever up there, like that. Then I could resume filming, and it's a small, tiny little step, but it's a pain in the ass, and it makes me break my editing, break my film. I have to stop, edit, keep going again. If I could pop the hood and bring you to the engine and one nice, even shot, I think it would be better. So here we go, let's do this. All right, let's open up my package. Got a Redline Tuning tube, a tuning tube. Full of my parts. It's a nice compact package. I got a little right angle pick. Just gonna open this up. Should I include the pick as the tools to use for the job? Maybe, just maybe. Got pliers. It's a very well sealed package. Come on now. There we go. Pop this tube open. Nope. Here we go. We got brackets already. We got rivets. Pack of rivets. 1, 2, 3. 4 brackets. And the struts. And here we go. Instructions. All right, guys, let's check out these instructions. We got 86 to 01 Cherokee, and yeah, well, we got that. We're gonna need in our kit 2 gas springs. Springs, check. I wouldn't call them springs. I guess hood struts. I don't know. Springs, rivets. We got 8 rivets. We got the 4 brackets right there, good to go, and printed color instructions. Voila! Look at that, beautiful. Let's see, some required tools. We got a power drill and a 3/16 bit. Check for that. What else we got? We're gonna need a fine permanent marker. We got ourselves a little Sharpie. No, well, it's Milwaukee. And then we got measuring tape or ruler. Yep, measuring tape. DeWalt, check. Masking tape, check on that. We're gonna need a hammer and center punch. Well, I got the center punch right here. Hammer's somewhere, never too far away from a hammer. And the rivet gun, capable of 3/16 rivets. So here we got the rivet gun. I think the 3/16 is the big one right there. It's already equipped to handle the 3/16 rivets. This rivet gun has a bunch of little sizes too. So we should be good to go with that. If you guys don't have any of this stuff, you should if you have a Cherokee, but if you don't, I'll leave you a link to everything in the description, including the struts themselves. So here we go. Step 1, we're gonna leave the hood closed. We're gonna make some measurements. All right, let's do that. All right, time to make some measurements, and we're not gonna put ink on our paint, so that's what the tape is for. Let's lay out some tape. Just gonna guesstimate 5 3/4 down here, and 18 on the hood over here. So we got our top mark on the fender, our lower mark on the hood. There's my pen. We're going to measure from the top part of the hood by the windshield right down. 5 3/4, 5 1/2, 5 3/4, right about here. And then coming down to 18. Ooh, wow. I guesstimated right on the money. Huh. Same money with a pen cap in your mouth. There we go. I'll write it. 5 3/4, 18. And while I had my tape and measurement utensils out, I went ahead and marked the passenger side too. Gotta do this once more. That's exactly the reason why I'm doing this. Ready for the switch over? Here we go. There. All right. Gonna start right here. Looks like I'm gonna use my pick for more than just opening the package. The hood just didn't seem like it was open enough to get the right leverage in this area, so I went ahead and, I don't know if you guys have this, a little stopper for the other layer of hood support. I don't know. Don't even know what I'm saying. All I know is that I used the other hole. All right, here we go. Gonna start off right in here, 5 3/4. We're gonna follow this line right down, and we're gonna try to get this nub centered up right with this line. Guess that's about right. Want to square it up just like that. Almost comes out to the body line. So yeah, what I'm gonna do is gonna put myself right in the middle of one of these holes. Put a nice little dot right in the middle. Move this to the side. We'll line up our center punch with that little mark in the center and give it a whack. Beautiful. Yeah, look at that. Bullseye. And what the heck, one more item you might need. 3-in-1 cutting oil. Every time you have metal on metal, you're gonna want lube. So I'm gonna hit this with a little bit of cutting oil so I won't dull my drill bits. I always wanna use nice sharp drill bits. Just gonna line that up right there. There we go. Nice 3/16 hole. Look at that nice hole. You go ahead and add some paper towels to your parts list too. Wow. What a hole.
Wow. What a hole.
All right. Check out these nice little brackets. Got red line tuning stamped right in them. Probably powder coated. Looking real good. Hopefully they'll never rust. And we're going to put this knob side in on the bottom. Line up a bracket with the hole. Try to work this rivet in. There we go. All right, so I got the rivet marking where the bracket should go for the next hole. So I'm just going to leave this in place like this and just drill straight through this hole to get a perfectly lined up body hole. There we go. That looks like it lined up perfectly. All right, let's see if we could get rivet number 2 in. There we go. Beautiful. All right, rivet gun is set to 3/16 mode. There we go. Drop this bad boy in and squeeze. One. And I always make sure everything lines up perfectly before I start doing anything riveting or anything like semi-permanent, because you want to make sure you're all lined up. So we're good to go. We're good to send it home now. Perfect measurements are always acceptable. There we go. Both of them. All right, look at that. Perfect. It's good enough. It's a nice solid connection and right on the money. Let's see if I can squeeze in there. There we go. 5 3/4. I'll take it. All right, I'm gonna do the same on the body for the other side. Uh-oh, looks like we got some interference to work out here. Damn 2000, 2001s, always gotta be different. First thing I gotta do is scrape out this body filler foam right here. It's a little extra chunk from the factory. Thank you, Jeep. This cost them probably an extra 2 cents. All those bean counters over there. Well, you missed the spot. All right, the next interference we have to contend with, besides this prop rod, which is going to be eliminated anyway, I'm not going to worry about that. We got this evap apparatus over here. It looks like it bolts to the body up here in 2 spots, and bolts to the body down there. It's a steel bracket, pretty robust for just a lightweight chunk of plastic. So I got an idea. There we go. We'll remove this 10mm and undo this clip, and we'll slide this out of the way. Then we are just going to simply make a cut. Nice and even with the bracket. And we can take this 10mm off. Get rid of this problem. Slide this evap thing back in. Clip. And this 10mm back in. And there we go, guys. Clearance achieved. All right, now we could continue our marks. Set this up. On your marks. Get set. Oh, don't say it, Dan. Too corny. I can't see. Still got these on. There we go. All right. Here we go. 5 3/4 on the body. Make a nice little dot. We'll make a nice little punch. Little drip, drop, dripping. And drill, baby, drill. Wipey, wipey. Set up our bracket. Drop in a pop in. And hole number 2, here we go. Drop in the rivet, like so. This side is tight. Huh. There we go. Heck, man, I got a punch. Might as well use it. All right, gonna send our rivets home. All right, looking good. Check out the passenger side body rivet. Looking good down there, and squaring it up. Yeah, man, 5 3/4. Beautiful. All right, bottom ones are in. We're gonna follow basically the same strategy for the top. So here we go. We got our 18 inches. And we're just going to follow this guy and nub out. Totally need the nub out for this one. And I guess right about here. Let's see. We want 18 inches. So that, crooked, but that looks about right. Looks like we're going to want it just about on the top of this bump out. right, we're doing what we just talked about. We're gonna make our little dimple, our first hit on the top. This way it hangs down. Gravity will help us. You always want a good hang down wherever you can achieve one. It's best for gravity. And there we go, we got our dot. First the dot, and then the dimple. Where is my punch? Haha! First the dot, then the dimple. There we go. Line her up. Whoop-pow! Alright guys, please do not mess this part up. You're gonna put a drill up to your hood, right? What's behind this part is the actual hood skin. Don't penetrate your hood skin. You'll put a hole in your Jeep. So this is the most risky part about the whole video, right here. Nice and easy. See that? No rush. Haha, we did it. That was in reverse, right? Push it back, reverse, clean it up, in reverse. You'll be all right. These rivets are very tight. There we go. Gotta wallow them in. All right, I am going to break usual protocol, and I'm gonna send this one home. As good as it is to have a nice hang down, you know, it lines up nice and neat. It will still, you know, pull out when you're working, and I don't want to be bothered with any out pulls, despite the good hang down. Just get this in there, and it'll square it up as we go. Squeeze and square, squeeze and square. Make sure you put the nub side out, of course. Squeeze and square. Schmeat. All right, let's be extra careful with this one now. We have 2 layers of thickness to go through, so you don't want to catch on the red line bracket, and you don't want to catch on the hood. So very easy now, nice and smooth. You know what? Drip, drop, dripping. Nice. Easy, baby. Now, just throwing it out there, if you guys aren't that great with drill control, and if you're right-handed, you might want to practice on the other side first. Go at it with your right hand, because you'll be facing the proper way. I'm all right with my left hand, so I had no problem trying this side first. But when I do the passenger side, I'll be using my right hand to be drilling. And if you want to get a good feel for how this hood, how much pressure you need to drill into this hood, you might want to try on your strong side. Unless you do this thing, or whatever you want to do. Just don't drill through your hood. That's all I'm trying to say. Sweet schmeat. All right, here we go. Last of the 4 brackets coming right up. I think I got a pretty good idea of where this needs to be now. Make a dot up top. Punch it. Rivet and bracket in. Apply some pressure. We'll get this baby going. Square it up and squeeze. All right, last hole, strong side. And last rivet. All right, here we go. Red line tuning hood struts. Looking pretty cool. Nice little sticker, nice little graphics. And we're just gonna clip these on, just like any other hood strut. Put the socket on the ball, like your hip. There. Top is in. Now we're just gonna bring it down. Again, very difficult one-handed. Come on. Trying to get the bottom one on. As if you couldn't tell, you guys could probably see it better than I can. I'm just looking at a camera. There. Hey. All right. There's that. Side one complete. All right. Hood strut number 2. Is this going to be in the way? No, I don't think so. All right. Pretty cool. Thought I might have had to take the original hood strut off. Looks like we could get around it. That's going to be just fantastic. I don't know if one of these could hold up the hood, but I don't want to find out. I could just pop it in like that. There we go. Aha. Hey. Check that out, guys. XJ hood is up without a prop rod. That is sweet. Oh, baby. I was thinking about removing the factory prop rod, but it's really not in the way of anything. And I'll just hold on to it. God forbid these struts blow out. So I'm just going to keep that right there. All right, guys. Towed hood is up on its own. I'm going to close this thing. Make sure I've got no tools in here. Make sure my hood is free of debris. Well, I got an extra stud from my rivet. Put it in my waste pile. Look at that. That's the smallest waste pile that I've done on a project in a while. And look, hey, they gave me an extra rivet. So cool. I'm going to put that in my rivet spot. But all right. We got the hood ready to be closed for the first time with the struts. Not going to lie. Kind of nervous. Never had this before on an XJ. Look at that. It's closing nice. Let's see how far we could go. Got about a foot. Wow, it doesn't slam. Nice and gentle. Nice and gentle at about 6 inches. Oh, this is great. All right, let's give it a slam. Hey. Oh, man. Oh, I'm stoked on that. All right, hold on, let me pop it. Pop it. Look at that. Right up, as it should. Oh man, oh, I love it. That is awesome. That's a game changer, especially when you do stuff one-handed like me all the time. All right, I love it. Thank you, Redline Tuning. All right, guys, that is awesome. Pretty simple job that has very profound consequences. Good consequences, by the way. Really, all I gotta do left is just put away my tools, peel off some tape, and that's it. So yeah, all right, guys, hope you enjoyed the video of these Redline Tuning hood struts. It's gonna make a great, fantastic Christmas gift, so I'll put a link to them in the description. I'll also add a link to all those other tools I used. If you guys want to purchase them all with my links, I'd really appreciate that. Amazon gives me a little kickback from every time you click and or purchase something. So yeah, that is gonna do it. I guess yeah, Merry Christmas, Happy Holidays, and a Happy New Year, guys. I'll catch you in 2025, and I'll see you on the next project. Peace.